Welcome back to the channel. My name's Brian Kingsbury. Today we're going to do another Brian Reads the News segment. This one coming to us from MSN.com. It's titled The 10 Most Inaccurate Biopics of All Time That Told You Anything But the Truth. Check out these 10 biopics that strayed far from reality, leaving audiences with a skewed version of history. Counting down from 10 to 1, here is biopic number 10, The Greatest Showman. While entertaining, this Hugh Jackman musical whitewashes P.T. Barnum's controversial history. The movie portrays him as a kind-hearted visionary, but the real Barnum exploited marginalized people and animals to build his circus empire. By turning Barnum into a feel-good hero, the film erases the darker aspects of his business practices. Biopic number 9, The King's Speech. While The King's Speech is an inspiring story of King George IV overcoming his stammer, it takes several liberties with historical accuracy. The film exaggerates the unconventional nature of Lionel Logue's methods and overstates his influence on the king's success. By downplaying the contributions of other speech therapists and the king's personal determination, the movie simplifies a more complex journey. Biopic number 8, The Doors. Oliver Stone's biopic on Jim Morrison and The Doors dives deep into the chaos and charisma of the iconic frontman, but distorts much of the truth. The movie sensationalizes Morrison's substance abuse and behavior, portraying him as a perpetually unhinged, which angered his bandmates and family. By focusing almost entirely on Morrison's excesses, the film neglects the artistic collaboration that defined The Doors' legacy. Biopic number 7, Patch Adams. This Robin Williams-led film presents Dr. Patch Adams as a quirky and compassionate revolutionary in medicine, but skews many details of his real life. The movie portrays Adams as a lone hero battling the system, ignoring the collaborative and activist aspects of his career. The real Adams criticized the film for prioritizing laughs over the serious issues he sought to address, including healthcare reform. Biopic number 6, Bohemian Rhapsody. This Freddie Mercury biopic celebrates Queen's music, but plays fast and loose with timelines and events. For instance, it portrays the band splitting up before the Live Aid concert, something that never happened. While it captures the spirit of the band's legacy, the liberties taken blur the understanding of Mercury's real-life struggles and triumphs. Biopic number 5, Amadeus. This award-winning film tells the story of Wolfgang Amadeus Mozart and his supposed rivalry with Antonio Salieri. While Salieri and Mozart knew each other, their intense feud was fabricated for dramatic purposes. The exaggerated rivalry turned Salieri into a villain in popular culture, overshadowing his real-life contributions to music. Biopic number 4, The Conqueror. Starring John Wayne as Genghis Khan, The Conqueror is a biopic infamous for its historical and casting inaccuracies. The film depicts Khan as a romanticized Western-style hero, complete with awkwardly written dialogue and fabricated relationships. Its notorious casting of Wayne as a Mongolian leader highlights Hollywood's disregard for authenticity during the era, turning an epic story into an unintentional farce. Biopic number 3, Pocahontas. Disney's animated classic is beloved, but its depiction of Pocahontas and John Smith's relationship is pure fantasy. In reality, Pocahontas was a child when she met Smith, and the relationship was far from romantic. The film also ignores the devastating impact of colonization on Native American communities, leaving out a big part of history. Biopic number 2, Alexander. Oliver Stone's sprawling epic about Alexander the Great is criticized for its jumbled storytelling and historical inaccuracies. The film overemphasizes some relationships while ignoring others and compresses or alters major events in Alexander's life. The result is a muddled narrative that leaves viewers more confused than informed about the legendary conqueror. And finally, the last biopic is Braveheart. Mel Gibson's iconic film about Scottish hero William Wallace is riddled with inaccuracies. Wallace's romantic relationship with Princess Isabella of France is fictional. In fact, she was just a child during his lifetime. The film's portrayal of Wallace as a kilt-wearing Highlander is another inaccuracy, as kilts didn't exist during that period. Alright, there you have it, 10 most inaccurate biopics of all time that told anything but the truth. This brought to us by MSN.com. If you enjoyed this video, please give it a like. You can do so now. And if you really enjoy this type of content, consider subscribing to the channel.